two against the world.
That's my roommate, that's my best friend right there. I ain't gotta worry about nobody grinding on me after I got him on me.
You know, I just work with my buddy Jorge Masvidal. Can't thank him enough for what he did for me.
All the way to the top, brother. We're going to the top.
It is what it is, man. All these words, you know, they do have consequences for me because this guy used to sleep in my couch. He used to eat off me because I was the one with the sponsor. He was just still relatively an amateur, and I was helping this guy out slowly. But
I'll be cheering for him, or if it's me getting the next title shot, he'll be courtside cheering for me, you know, so it's not going to affect our friendship.
I'm going to leave him in a pool of his own blood. He's not going to be the same person after I'm done with him on Saturday night.
But I promise you, before my career's over, I'm gonna fucking murder Colby in the cage, legally.
1, 2, 3, ATT!
Thank you.
Awesome. Nice to meet you,
Colby, can I ask you something real quick? Any advice? Or like,
upcoming fighter?
Yeah.
Just you gotta commit your whole life to it, you know, and then you gotta make the sacrifices daily, you know.
Yeah.
You truly love it, it's your passion, bro.
Yeah, it is, man.
You'll find a way.
It is.
You'll find a way. You put in the extra workouts, you'll do whatever it takes. You work on the boxing, you work on the wrestling, you work on the jiu-jitsu, and you'll find a way. Just believe in yourself. Never stop believing, my brother.
Thanks, man. Actually, I appreciate that, man. I don't know. I know you could live your life the way you want, but I think you should show this side of you more, the real humble, like, you know? I know a lot of people see that.
That's not what sells.
Yeah, but hey, man, it's more likable, I can tell you that much. Yeah, man. Thanks, man. All right, good luck, man. God bless you. God bless.
The story's interesting. This is what happened.
I just work with my buddy Jorge Masvidal. Can't thank him enough for what he did for me. My sparring partner is Jorge Masvidal, my best friend. I train with him a lot, so.
We were both broke, plotting on the world of how we were going to make our money and our stake in this world, and our dreams are not falling into plan.
I talked to a number of his teammates, the ones that you don't hear in the media. They have great things to say. Hardest worker in the room, great attitude, inspires, shows up motivated.
But at the end of the day, and I might get shit for this, you're a really good person. You go back home to Springfield, Oregon, you sit down with the kids from the high school wrestling and spend time with them and give your time to all those kids.
I had a dream when I was a little kid to be a world champion as a wrestler and fighter, and I never gave up on those dreams. I worked hard for it every single day. It was blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point in my career, and follow your dreams and in your heart and what you believe in, you know. This is what I'm here to do, is to create my destiny and achieve everything I want to achieve in life. And
They had him scheduled to be cut. They told him, listen, your style sucks. They told me you're boring, and we're going to cut you even if you win. And he's like, fuck. He was a hard-working guy who just went out there and fought his ass off, but people didn't give a shit. And so he turned heel.
Okay, fine. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I should have knocked him out. Brazil, you're a dog. All you filthy animals suck. I got one thing to say. Tyrell Woodley, I'm coming for you. If you don't answer the front door, I'm going to knock it in, and I'm going to take what's mine. That welterweight belt. Next time. Wait till I see you next time, Marty Fake Newsman. You're dead. You're dead. Hey, I didn't buy a ticket to come see you guys. You can't buy a ticket to see me, so shut up and let me finish my interview.
chaos comes out, baby. The King of Miami is here.
How does Colby Covington become the UFC's supervillain?
Yeah, through a lot of hard work, man. A lot of deception. I mean, I don't care if I lose friends, because just like I always say, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
After the fight in Brazil, my mom and dad were screaming at me, and like, you put our whole family in jeopardy. They're gonna come after our family. What are you doing? I'm like, Mom, I'm doing business. Mom, what are you mad at? I'm trying to make a better life for you, man. I'm trying to get you out of the trailer parks, man. We grew up as a blue-collar family in a shitty part of town in Springfield, Oregon. You know, I want to give my family a better life, and that's what this is all about, is creating a better future and a financial future for my family.
To be honest, Brendan, I've lost a lot of friends, lost some sponsors, and
do you feel like sometimes, like, I got no friends in this business, I got no friends in everything?
I'm not here to make friends, and I don't care about making friends, and I don't care what people think of me, Brett, because we realize in this world that everybody has opinions, and opinions are like potholes, so most of the time they stink.
I want people to hate me. That's a business model. No one cares about you. You're boring, man.
Coming from me, Colby's a really bad person. What next for Colby Covington?
Everybody knows who's next, you know. It's got to be journeyman Jorge Masvidal, a.k.a. Street Judas.
He delivered, and we want to get the reaction from Jorge Masvidal.
All he cares about is himself. That's all Jorge is
is a guy that cares for himself. He doesn't care for others, and he doesn't care for anybody unless they can do something for him. And I'm not that guy. I'm not going to always just do stuff for you and then be taken for granted. So, you know, now I passed him up. I'm making more money than him. I'm banging harder chicks than him. I'm doing better in life, and he's just a jealous little bitch.
We thought you guys were boys. I think you even put out a tweet in support of him post Askren fight, right?
It is what it is, man. All these words, you know, they do have consequences to me because this guy used to sleep in my couch. He used to eat off me because I was the one with the sponsors. He was just still relatively an amateur, and I was helping this guy out. So it hurts that he would do that in a way just for a like on Facebook.
This makes me sad that you and Colby are beefing.
Me and this individual shared a lot of memories, you know?
Yeah, you guys were real friends.
At some point, I would have considered us real friends.
Were you ever friends? Were you ever friends back in the day?
No.
If you would sell out our friendship like that so quick, we never had a friendship.
Like, we hung out a lot, like, you know, we lived together, but it was a one-way street. He was just using me for his training camps.
I thought we had a friendship, but I could see from your end to mine, we were never cool, man. You were just using me or whatever the hell, you know, sleeping on my couch.
I'm not your teammate. I'm not your roommate, George. Now I'm just your daddy.
I'm surprised he acts this way, you know, like a punk.
Stop! All talk, no walk. He's like the Dallas Cowboys.
If you want to talk about money, let's talk about him. He's got 2 theft charges. Grand theft. The guy's a criminal. He's a thief. He's went to jail for stealing.
He got jealous. He got envious of my success, that I was rising up. He turned his back on me. He started talking shit in the media to me first.
We were both starting to rise up, and he started to get jealous and envious of my success. And so he turned his back on me and started using me as a scapegoat to get a title shot. I've wanted this fight since the day he turned his back on me and backstabbed me like the bum he is. You know, he wanted to be the top dog in the gym. And it's like the old saying goes, Michael, everybody wants to know you're doing well, but they never want to see you doing better than them. It's not the Ultimate Feelings Championship, it's the Ultimate Fighting Championship, so I gotta go out and separate Jorge Masvidal's consciousness on Saturday night.
Covington using that orthodox stance, gets inside. But that's the problem, because when you're a guy like Masvidal, I don't back up. Masvidal's so good at staying measured and... left hand from Covington late in the round. Here's the elbow that opened in that big cut on Colby Covington. Then a left hook by Colby right at the end of the round. Round 2 closer than round 1. Covington drops his level. He gets it easier this time. Elbow got through. He's on the strikes piling up. That's it, thanking the net. Let's take down the zone. Then a little switch immediately.
And just brutalize Jorge with elbows like that, big punches to the body.
Needs to move now. Around, plant the feet.
It was a solid left hand and a right hand.
Oh, that's a big shot.
Big shot for Colby. Big jab, big left hand.
Nice elbow.
Good elbow.
That's nice.
I got $20 as they hug.
All right, because you feel like that the venom or the hatred is so strong. Counter, look at that right on the edge of the chin. Oh, that's a big shot.
I stand out here just grinding. I was carrying his weight up here.
And he's trying.
He's got the fulcrum choke now, and it must have been good because he gave up the mount.
To be honest, I knew it was a possibility with my fighting skills, but I didn't think that, I was going to become one of the faces that they were talking about every time and what all the media was using for clickbait, for their articles. I didn't think it was going to get that big, but, I always believed in myself and my skills, and I knew I could be the best fighter in the world. So I knew if I just became, bringing it a little bit pro wrestling type-ish to the MMA world, that anything could be possible and I could do anything. It's like, let me tell you one thing, it's not so much about your fighting skills sometimes, it's about what you can do on the mic and how you can entertain, because this is the show business. So if you want to make a lot of money and capitalize and set away money for the rest of your life, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to become a character and become, in the sense of an actor. I knew I had to make a change. I had to do something that was going to get the fans involved, make it a circus, because this is the circus business, So I knew I had to make a change, and I had to do something drastic that was going to get the fans and everybody hyped up, and that's what I did. Whether you hate me or love me, you're going to tune in to watch me.
When I'm on camera, it's I'm amping everything up to 110, because this is the show business and I'm entertaining. I'm putting on a show for the fans. That's what they want to see. That's what they pay their hard-earned money for, man. That's right. I got to give it to them.
The UFC model, they're not promoting fighters, and that's why they're telling their guys, you need to go out there and you need to create an image, and you need to promote and market for yourself. We're not going to do it for you. So, that's what this business is, man. It's a ruthless business, and the UFC brand, they don't care about the fighters. You're just a number, and it's just on to the next guy. So, I knew I needed to make a change. I needed to do something drastic, and that's what I did. So I don't really care if people think of me different because of it. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do my business, and if people have a problem with it, they can try and settle in the cage, but there's not a man alive that can beat me right now.